This is the Dungeons with Friends podcast with Kevin, your dungeon master.
What fresh hell is this?
Brooks.
Ow!
John.
Hey.
And Elizabeth.
Yours truly.
Doritos, if you'd like to sponsor us, this would be awesome.
Oh yeah, if only.
They're going to do a bag of chips. Please stop saying our name.
Get some of that Fortune 500 money. No.
I love Doritos.
Yeah.
Well, I did add
Chips
influencer
are
to
acceptable
our
form of payment.
resume, so I'm just kidding. I would not have added
Huh?
influencer.
All kinds of Doritos all day long.
That elicited a yuck from me.
Hook yuck!
Yuck.
If we could also get
I
some
can't believe I
ruffles.
hucked yucked. Ruffles have ridges.
No, there are some that are like double rigid.
What are we doing? Hey! Welcome to Dungeons with Friends.
Thanks. Good
Uh,
to be here.
yeah, it's good to
Oh my
be
god,
back.
I'm
Yes.
so glad to be here.
Yes, it's been so long. Just kidding. We're still recording from the same session.
Why are you gonna... It's the magic.
Letting the Wired
All
show.
buster.
It's like finding out RuPaul Drag Race. The ways.
The drag ways.
Somebody's had one too many swan offs.
RuPaul Drag Ways.
Those wascally wabbits.
Oh, wed woes. How romantic. No, I found out that each season is filmed 2 to 3 years in advance.
Really?
That shook me to the core.
That is weird.
Is that way the winner forgets or something?
No, but they're so busy.
Why would you think this?
So the winner forgets.
Oh gosh, let's get started, y'all.
Just so that the winner forgets.
There's been alcohol tonight. Forgive.
Jesus. Okay.
Look, it's 3 years fucking later.
So, you guys will recall what happened previously on Dungeons with Friends. You accepted a job from Janae.
I thought you were starting over like with Ferno.
Yes, you accepted a call from Ferno. Yeah, no, I'm not telling you the whole story of our entire podcast. No, you accepted a job from Janae. She asked you to try to figure out who has been stealing her motherfucking quills. And sure enough, you all have noted that it is a wily set of kobolds. They tried to get the quills and run off, but you all were able to kill one of them, injure another one, and now you're left to regroup and come up with a new plan for how to track down these wily kobolds. As you all regroup in front of Janae's, I'm assuming that's where you guys will regroup, Nick arrives with Janae in tow.
Hey, Janae. Real quick, just want to let you know, we figured out what it is. We've killed one of them. I think they're kobolds.
Oh, yeah. So I know what kobolds are, yeah.
There's 3 of them. They're breaking in every night, stealing your quills. You're right. They're literally walking out the door.
Okay, well... okay. Is there a way to get my quills back?
We're going to have to go after them to do that.
Okay.
They're wily little fuckers, and they got right past us, even though I was a mongoose.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not shocked that they got past us?
I'm not intimately familiar with the mechanics of mongoose. Mongoose? Mongooses?
Well,
Mongoose?
forgive us, but I'm going to take Serafina and Nick, and we got to go.
Gotta go...
Go after the other two.
Oh, go after the other two. Great. No, super. That sounds fine. Why did you guys call me?
Because
Just status update?
Sure. Not
Okay.
because we were being cocky and thought we had them and...
Okay, because that would look super unprofessional.
Bye!
Bye! And she goes back, and she's going back to hear the bumping bagpipe music.
Oh, Kasel! Oh, Kasel, yeah.
And he's thrown on the stage.
His Kasel's just bagpiping it out.
We should probably play Kasel now, right?
Yes, I think we should
It's been a
absolutely...
while.
Well, this makes up for that last episode where Kasel had the entire one.
What do you mean I had the entire one?
That one where you're
When you were getting
fighting
the ass
Grandor.
whooped by Grandor.
Oh, yeah, where you got your ass whipped.
All of you were there, to be fair. You just quietly sat as I get my ass whipped.
I was working on
Yes.
some
Okay, get it.
merchandise.
So,
Kasel, talk about the panties.
so we're back. We're back to you in the blurry eye, wailing on your fucking bagpipes. So the second hour of performance has ended. The night is still young. You know that there's still plenty of time to keep going if you would like to keep going. These people are ready to keep partying.
I'm going to keep partying.
You're going to keep partying? All right. So again, more money keeps going up on stage, and you're getting good. Now, have you been drinking the drinks that people have been giving you?
I've had a few. I haven't had all of them.
Okay. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
17. Hold on, I have to move this map.
You know what? You're good. At 17, you're good. At 17, you're good enough to have held your booze to not have to make another performance check to make sure you don't start sucking. So yeah, night continues on. You keep playing, and Ferno at this point is just like crowd surfing. He's just everybody's friend. He's like, "Have you met my friend Kasel?" And he's trying to hit up for you, wingman for you. He's just out there. He's being a bro. He's just like crumping on the floor. Like he's just getting it.
He's so little.
Oh, please.
Like I can see this.
Yeah,
all
you
in
just
my
see his
head.
horns like.
Is he doing stanky leg?
Oh, you betcha.
It's a wild out.
Stanky
Do
leg.
the stanky
Do a stanky leg. Can you teach me how to dougie?
floss.
Is that
Is he
that
dabbing?
dated?
Is he dabbing too?
have I
I
turned
think
myself?
I think
Have I turned
it's
myself into
official
a
that
dad?
we all were in high school in the late 2000s.
I think we've all instantly aged ourselves to exactly the year.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, so it's a bumping ass time, but you're gonna keep going, right? Mm-hmm. So you're gonna be pumping out past midnight. So you just keep it going, man. Everything's going good. The crowd's vibing. Chicks are running up close to the stage. They're feeling you. You see your quarry Mary at the back. She's just been feeling this whole thing. She's working, so she's having to like fill drinks. But anytime she's not like immediately filling drinks, like she's like feeling your vibe. So that's all going on.
Which she's probably loving it because her bar is full.
Oh yeah, she's having a badass night. Like
Get some
yeah.
post Kasel.
Yeah. So you're hot shit in that bar. So that's all going on. We'll flip back to you guys. This is all happening simultaneously. So we're back to you guys. What are you guys gonna do?
Nick and Serafina. Serafina, if you're cool with it, I'd like to chase after these kobolds.
Yeah.
Okay. So the three of you guys are gonna try and track the kobolds.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Sorry. I'm really sorry. I tried keeping all the toys quiet.
That's okay. So, I'm going to assume that, the way we can work this out is it's going to be a survival check to track them. So, you can either, each of you roll and we take the higher, or one of you roll and take advantage.
Who's the best one? Oops, shit.
What's
I
your
can't get
survival?
You ain't there. No.
Survival
Because
is
I'm making that money.
1.
Mine's
Yep.
4.
You're doing good, man. You're gonna,
Okay, so
you're
we
gonna
do
roll
it.
with
You
it
want me to
tonight.
You do it with
advantage?
advantage, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's 10.
Shouldn't she have an advantage due to being a druid?
Oh, you're
12.
right. I forgot she has advantage because she's a druid. I'm kidding. That's not a real thing. Go ahead.
12.
12? Okay. So, it takes you, you keep to the trail. You can see they are trying to be stealthy. They're just trying to get back to their den.
Yeah.
So, it's not hard to follow them. Occasionally you kind of veer off. You kind of think you see foot tracks, but it's not really them. But you realize it pretty quickly. You find back. It takes you about 30 minutes to find what you think may be the entrance to their den. It's just kind of in a clearing, and it's where the footsteps kind of stop. And so you don't really see anything super obvious. Make an investigation check.
13.
13? Okay, so you guys look around, and you eventually find a spot of dirt that seems to be kind of more clear than the rest of the clearing. So, and this is also where the footsteps terminate, and you kind of like, you Serafina, kind of like rub on it, and it seems to be wood. You kind of like knock on it, and it seems to be a trapdoor. You gonna open it?
I do, but I want to check and see. Should we do it invisibility? And
Well, no, because we'd still have to walk through. you know that those can still pick you up, John?
What are you saying, John? You can talk. You just can't
It's
help
just
them.
one of those things where it's like, I want to interact too.
I know you want to be there, but you're having
I
a
can
bumping ass
do-
time.
Well, what we do is it says a creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything you're wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on your person. And it just says it ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So if we don't attack or cast a spell, we stay invisible.
So we just get in there?
just to see what's going on in there first. Because what if we go in there and there's like 400 of them?
Is there a crack for Philip to sneak in through?
I'm just worried they'll see him and try to eat him.
He's little. The DM should throw him a fucking bone.
Nope, he's got stat block. He's still got to make stealth checks. He's still got to... That's how the game works, man.
Yeah, then I think that if we're going to do invisibility, can we telecommunicate again real quick?
Yeah, teleconference.
Yeah. So again,
His
I'm
Nick
going to
just slides
say
and leans against a tree.
we're going to send Nick because if they do attack...
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So let's
Light the bitch
if are you
on
cool with
fire.
that, making him invisible
It's a
and then...
wooden
Yeah.
Okay,
cave.
cool. So, hey buddy!
Hey!
How do you feel like going inside?
Like just
No,
going down into this trapdoor.
Yeah, but we're gonna make you invisible first.
Okay.
And do you want a code word or a code phrase to let us know?
Sure, what's to let you know what? Like if
If
they're
you-
down there? Oh, like if I need help?
Yeah, if you need help.
Okay, yeah.
It appears there's no chocolate in here. 'Cause that's what we used when we were in.
It appears there's no chocolate in here. And he appears there's no chocolate in here. Okay.
Fucking weird
Okay,
shit.
Serafina, I'm gonna let you take it over.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna touch him.
Okay.
Cast invisibility for
Okay.
him.
Okay. How long does it last?
It says that it lasts for up to an hour.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading up about it. Okay. So yes, so you cast it on him, and immediately his form kind of shimmers, and like fucking alien, and then he disappears. He's like, "Well, this is trippy." He's like, "I can't."
Oh no, Nick, where'd you go?
He's like, "This is weird. I can't. It's weird to walk without seeing your feet. I feel dumb. I feel dumb doing this."
This is your
Nick,
second
be
time to be
confident.
invisible.
First of all, no one can see
Well, I
you.
know, but I didn't
so-
walk last time. I just sat on the bench. This is weird. I don't know. Okay, this is fine. This is fine.
You got this.
Can I
Nick.
just push him into the trap hole?
Oh no, I mean it's like a door. You'd have to open it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I guess Nick just goes up and opens this trap door. You hear a click as he opens it. He's gonna have to make a dexterity save.
Even though he's invisible.
Because it was trapped.
Okay.
So thankfully, he rolled very well. And as soon as the door opens, you see a crossbow bolt go and shoot up into the forest canopy. And he's like, "Fuck this. Fuck you guys. Fuck all of this."
Nick, breathe. You're a big, strong man,
I'm a big, strong man.
and you knew that was going to happen.
I
and
didn't know. Did you know that was going to happen?
There's always happening behind something. Something can happen.
You're
I'm a little
You're
startled.
so motivating.
Nick, you can do this.
Nick, just stick your invisible head in there. Let us know who or what's in there.
Says,
And then you're done.
okay. So he opens the trapdoor, and you can see, if you're kind of standing near him, you can see that there's a spiral staircase that goes down, leads down from this trapdoor. So after a while, you see him go down, and you don't hear anything for a minute, and he says, I think we're not in need of chocolate."
Okay, so he needs help.
Do you need help?
I think we're not in need of chocolate.
Okay, Serafina.
Okay,
let's go.
Let's just go.
both
We're gonna go down
Okay,
the
so
stairs.
you guys run down in
Yeah,
there.
that was terrible, but okay.
And so you guys run down, and you don't see anything.
This could be a fucking kobold den.
And so it's pitch black in there right now. You guys.
I have a cantrip that I can actually produce a flame.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Just produce flame.
Just light the bitch on fire before we're done.
I also have a torch.
Yeah, I can
also
instantly
both have
light.
dark vision.
So if she's got a torch, I can light her torch instantly with Druid Craft. It's a cantrip too.
Okay.
Suck a dick.
I think you both have dark vision anyway.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we have dark
Yeah,
vision.
with dark vision.
Yeah. So.
Never
anyway,
mind.
So.
Rewind.
So yeah. So you guys, it's pitch black in here, but you can see like a little bit in front of you. You obviously can't see Nick because he's invisible. And he's like, "What's up?"
You said
That
phrase
you're out
about
of
chocolate.
Yeah, I
and-
said it's not. We're not
Okay.
in need.
What
This
you
is
were
a
supposed to
really
say.
complicated
Okay.
password.
All right. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
fine. I'm
all right.
invisible.
Oh
I'm
my
fine.
gosh. Okay, just shut up then.
Okay, so, I need you guys to make me perception checks so you can see what's around you. You don't see shit. No, I'm kidding.
13.
Okay,
9.
okay. So again, it's pretty dark. The way it sort of come out, I'll kind of draw this as you guys go. It's probably the best way to do this without giving stuff away. So I'm going to use the other side of this map. Okay. So as I said, it's pretty dang dark in here. So you guys have come down this spiral staircase, and you are right here. You can see that this hall goes here, and there's a turn this way. So what do you guys do?
I'm going to stand where I'm at, and I'm going to tell Nick to keep on going.
Okay, so you're staying there. You say, Nick, go.
Just keep scouting. We gotta
Yeah.
see who's in here, where the crossbow may have shot from. Like,
Okay.
even if it was trapped and automated, like we need to see who lives here. You know,
Okay.
who's hiding out.
So you send Nick down a bit. He says he doesn't have night vision. He doesn't have dark vision. So he goes down. He's like, guys, I can't see anything in here. He just kind
How
of.
about I'll go ahead because I
Okay.
can see with dark vision.
Okay, Nick
All
will
right.
stay
Okay.
with me.
Okay, so you go
And remember
down.
the phrase if you're in trouble.
So show me where you're going on the map so far.
So
So you've come down the
the
spiral staircase.
I'll
You're here.
come around the corner.
Mhm.
I will just follow the tunnel straight
Okay.
ahead.
So you're going to be like right here.
Mm-hmm.
So then at that point, you have two options. At this point, you can go, keep going straight, and there's a turn off here, or you can go right here, or you can go left here. You can go that way, or you can keep going straight.
Why do you do that?
I will
It's
go.
dark. you can't know
I'll
what's
go
going
straight.
on.
I'm just being sarcastic, Kevin.
Yeah, keep going.
I'll go
Okay.
straight.
So you keep going straight. So you go straight a bit. Okay, so you're going straight. And you're going straight, you're going straight, you're going straight. And you come eventually to a point where it looks like to your immediate right there is a ladder that goes down to a deeper level. And off to this other side, there is another turn.
Do I hear anything? Any voices or any
Make a
activity?
perception check.
15.
So you don't hear anything like moving. You hear your own footsteps echoing. And so you can deduce that if something moved in here, you would hear it echoing. And at this time, you don't hear anything.
All right, I'll go down the ladder.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just going down?
I'll try to be quiet. Yeah.
Okay. And you're all just hanging out up here?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you're going down, and you said you're being stealthy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Ooh, that's going to be 5.
Okay. Well, it's not a problem, because you go down the ladder, and
Clank,
you find...
clank, clank.
Thud, thud, thud. And you find yourself in a very small room. And what you see are 6 little bitty beds.
Oh. Are they lizard size?
Yes.
Oh.
They're little lizard people sized beds. So you see 6 of them, and then off in this corner you see a chest.
Is the chest locked?
You go up to it, you try and... It's locked.
Okay. Then let's use
Mage hand.
Mage Hand, which can unlock things for me. Looky here. Mage Hand. You can use it to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door from an open container. God dang it. Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, well hold on. Let me see what I have with me. Let's see, would I have something in a component pouch or explorer's pack? Is it in my backpack? How about my woodworking tools? Can I try to use them?
Yes. So you can. Are you proficient with woodworking tools?
I mean, it doesn't say it on my paper, but
roll me a regular d20 to see if you can kind of saw through this thing using your woodworking tools.
Pun intended?
Can I try again?
Yeah, that's not it.
Hey, 15.
So it takes you a good long while. Probably about 5 minutes. But eventually, using your woodworking tools and a file, you kind of like work open and jimmy this thing open, and you're able to crack it open. Inside, you find a bunch of cobalt-sized clothes.
God.
Are not particularly useful to you, but you also find 15 gold pieces.
Oh, hey, let's put those in my fanny pack.
Okay.
In my fanny pack.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't wear a fanny pack. I guess I'll put them in my pocket.
Okay. Anything else you're doing?
I just want to look around the room and make sure there's nothing else I'm missing. Nowhere I think there's a stash of quills or anything.
Okay. Make me... Have I made you make a perception
Investigation,
check?
maybe?
Yeah, make an investigation check. Why not?
16.
Okay. So you take some time, you kind of pull up the covers of each of these beds. It doesn't seem like there's really a lot else in this room that you haven't seen. It's a very, very small room, and these beds are really cramped in there together.
All right, I'd like to go back up and keep going, keep exploring.
Okay. So you go back up, you find yourself right back here. Nothing has really changed. You don't see anything else new or anything. Which way are you going?
I guess straight ahead.
Okay, so you're going to keep on going? Okay. So you go down a little bit further, and it forks. Which way are you going?
I'm going to go to the left.
Okay. So you're going to go down this way. So with your dark vision, you can see that the hall goes down and kind of narrows a bit at the end. You can't see what's at the end, but you're about right here.
All right, I'll go all the way down the hallway.
Okay. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, well that escalated.
I know.
As you hear it, ting. Oh, sorry. Dexterity saving throw. It'll be -1.
Nat 20.
So 15.
15. Okay. So that is the DC. So if it meets, it beats. So you're going to take some damage from this.
Okay.
So once you hear this clink, and immediately you're on guard. You look up and you see that there's a big net above you, filled with small rocks. And as you walked under it, you hit a tripwire, and it flipped, and this net flew open, and these rocks fell on you. So you're going to take 1d6 of damage. 6. So you take 6 points of damage. As these rocks kind of cascade and kind of land all over you, you just walk right into their trap. But you eventually kind of like brush all the rocks off. You can kind of clear your way back, and it's not going to impede you going back and forth.
Okay.
But I'm sure now that the kobolds have been alerted.
I think that's fair to say.
And would I have heard anything?
Yeah, you'd have heard this. This is
Okay,
wild.
then can I take off to her? Or
Okay, so you're just going to go after her?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna start running in that direction.
So you're just running?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're leaving Nick?
Well, Nick, come on.
Okay. You gotta say it, otherwise he can't see anything, so he's just gonna, yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, so you just come down the same way.
Can I give Nick a lit torch so at least he's...
Do you have a lit torch?
Well, I can use that cantrip to light a torch.
Do you have a torch?
I do.
Good. Okay. So you give him a torch. It lights up. It's now very clear to see in here.
Yeah.
So you can see all the way down to this end of this hall where it forks off. You kind of can tell that it's coming from this direction, but you don't know exactly where
I
that
can't see
noise came
footprints.
I'm gonna
Is it
call
from.
out
Dirt
to
prints?
her.
I mean, this is like a stone column. It'd be
Oh, I
hard to
thought
track.
it was dirt.
No, this is like a built-out cave.
All right, I'm gonna hear. Can I hear her? I guess.
Yeah. So you hear them kind of.
All right, I'm gonna say over here, Cher.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So eventually, you guys find yourself over here with Serafina.
Okay.
This is how parties die.
Okay.
This is how parties die.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
All right. Well,
What
I want
happened?
to take the torch. Okay, so there's like a bunker down in the bottom where they all sleep. I broke into their chest and they just had like clothes and some gold, so I took the gold. And then I came back up here. I'm looking for where the boss might be, or any sign of them, so we can torch them or something. But then I stepped on this tripwire and all these rocks came down.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I assume if I heard him, they heard it.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to keep going in further and trying to find him, or do you want to try and get out?
Maybe we should get out. Go to the entrance.
Yeah, because
and
we at
wait
least
for
know
them
where
to
they
come
are.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's get out.
Okay. So you guys are going.
Yeah.
We're gonna retreat.
Okay. So you guys, pretty quickly, it's not hard to do, especially with Nick and his torch, this floating torch
I
randomly
just
in the
realized
hallway.
that torch is floating.
Yeah, this floating torch in the hallway. You guys are able to find your way back to the main entrance. You climb back up and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No problem. You do it.
Nope.
So you want to stake out in the trees for a little bit and just see if any of them come out, or if we can hear anything? Or should we leave Nick kind of partway through, since he's still invisible without the torch? See if he hears anything.
Yeah, but what could he do if he hears anything? Just go, oh, heard something.
Yeah, just report it later, I guess. Just if he hears like.
I think what I think we need to do is we need to sit. If we're in the woods, I think we need to climb up into a tree and kind of sit and just watch to see if they come out.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are going back out.
Mm-hmm.
Sit in the tree. Okay. So you climb back up the staircase. You find your way out. You find a tree near the clearing. It's not hard to do. You climb up the tree. You guys sit for. At this point, it's pretty well past midnight. It's probably about 1 o'clock. So how long do you guys want to sit for?
I think if we sit for 20 minutes and no one comes out, we're good. They're not coming out.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys do that. No one comes out.
Okay. I would like to also then find a boulder and put it on top of the door.
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
16.
Okay.
What is that? 19?
No, it's 16.
So it takes you a while to find a pretty good. I mean, no, because what I assume what you look
I
for is a
know.
big boulder.
Yeah, you're right.
Big enough that you can carry, but that you think they wouldn't be able to lift up. Eventually, you find a boulder. It looks to be about 150 pounds. It's going to take all three of you to move.
Doable.
Okay, so both you guys make me strength checks, and actually Nick's going to make one too. I think he's +4 on strength.
I got to re-roll because it hit John's arm.
He's got a nat 1, so he's
16.
he's just pretending to help you guys.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, re-roll it.
Okay.
On the floor.
Give you guys dice trays. And you use
Well-
them for dice storage.
The dice bounce out of it, and I don't feel like I get a proper roll with it. 19 plus strength is 1.
Okay.
1-8.
Well, good, because Nick rolled the nat 1.
I heard. So he's just like, yeah, guys, I got
He's
it.
like, oh, here, I'm
I'm
helping you.
invisible.
I'm
Really,
invisible.
he's invisible
He's
still.
just
So
got
he's just like,
fingertips.
oh.
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm helping. He ain't helping.
Yeah.
So,
He's
yeah.
that asshole in group projects that just puts his name on the report.
So, again, you finally found this boulder a couple minutes away from you, so it takes you guys a long time to move this thing back. And eventually you, are able to set it on top of this thing. What do you do now?
Head back to
Let's
camp.
go back to our inn.
Rest.
Yeah, we need to go sleep.
Okay. So at this point, it's about 2:30 in the morning.
I assume Kasel's party is winding down.
Yeah, we'll come back and play you. So you guys are going back for the night? Okay. So let's go back. Let's play the story of Kasel Green.
As well as Ferno the Dread.
Who is it?
It's Gigi.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, she won't move. You have to move her.
I'm gonna have to move you. I'm gonna have to move you. She's going like limp noodle. She's like
liquid.
She does. We call it puddle puss.
You should call it something else. Anyway.
Oh, y'all are perverted.
Yes. Oh. Okay. Wow.
She's my baby girl.
My goodness.
We also call her Perzuka Jane.
Is the air thin up in that high horse?
Oh! Yep.
Anyway. So we're back.
Woo!
We're back at the Blurry Eye.
Ferno's half naked now, just rocking out.
Yeah, just feeling it.
Probably drunk AF.
Yeah.
Has a bra hanging off a horn.
Yeah. So we'll say about midnight. It's a raucous party. I mean, like, it's just like this party is just up to 11. You still drinking?
You know what? I'm gonna call it quits as far as the performance. I think.
Okay. All right. So they're calling for an encore. Kasel, Kasel, Kasel.
Alright, I'll fucking do an encore.
You do one more. Okay. Make me a performance check.
It's gonna be like a -1.
8 plus 7, so 15.
Okay. You play one more good one, and because of how great your night has gone, people are like, it was a good round. They give you some applause. A few more coins land on stage, and you're going to. I assume that you're done. You're going to look around and see how much coin you got.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. You're going to look around, and eventually it's going to take you some time, but you're going to find that you have received 60 gold pieces throughout the course of the night for your long tenured playing. As well as there are still 3 undrank drinks.
I may have to change that.
Yeah. So you start drinking them?
Absolutely.
Okay. So at this point, like, Ferno is just like, he's still going. Like the evening's done, the song's over, but he's still like looking for friends to get down with. But nobody's dancing. It's just him. Everybody's like kind of like winding down. It's kind of getting close to last call.
I can see him being alone on the dance floor during the Tina Belcher.
Yeah, just doing his thing. He's getting it.
Please, let's do it.
He dances for him. Get it. Get it. Yes, that. So yeah. So
I love you so
yeah.
much.
So eventually, yeah, you find this, and you have now. I assume you just down the first drink.
Oh, absolutely.
And you have 2 drinks in your hand. You go back. What are you doing?
I'm going to give one to Mary.
Ooh, look at you. So, you come up, and she kind of like, as you come up to the bar, she kind of like grabs you by the back of the head and like does that weird thing that some Irish people do where they like bonk their head to your head. And she's like, if this isn't my favorite musical act ever. And she just like gets you and she says, chug! And she like grabs one of the drinks and just glug, 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 glug.
I'm absolutely good at drink.
All right. So make me a Constitution save.
14, my constitution is plus 2, so 16.
You're still good. You're still holding it together. Trust me, Mary's holding it together too. This is a girl that can hold hers. So she like puts the mug down. She goes, you have made me a fucking lot of money tonight.
You've made me a lot of money, and which, due to repay your kindness, I'm going to give you 20 of those gold pieces.
She goes, oh, I think this might be the start of a beautiful friendship.
Well, hopefully you can use it for the university.
Oh.
Kasel's being sweet.
She leans over. She gives you a little peck on the cheek. She says, you're sweet. God damn it, don't make me fuck you.
My gosh.
What do you do?
Well, I'm going to see if I can help her.
Help her?
Well, she's had a fucking long-ass night. You're probably shit all over the damn place.
So you're going to start picking up and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do that. Yeah, there are a few kind of tankards around and some kind of random glasses. You find them, you pick them up, you clean them up. She seems really appreciative. She kind of like gives you a little slap on the back. It's a little low. And so you can tell she was kind of going somewhere else.
Kasel doesn't complain.
Yeah. But she's like, she's real pleasant. Just shooting you daggers. This is what bards do, though. I don't want to hamper him. He's doing what his character is supposed to do. Anyway. So, yeah. Eventually, the night kind of does start winding down. It's about 1:30 now. The patrons are pretty well kind of clearing out. It's pretty much just you, Mary, Ferno, and like a couple of kind of barflies, including Ralpho. Ralpho has shown back up while Mary was distracted with the crowd.
Who the fuck's Ralpho?
He's the town drunk.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Ferno probably loves him.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to end up meeting tonight, but yeah, those two are probably going to get along. And yeah, so eventually he snuck off into the corner, and he's just kind of having his own time. He's just drinking and kind of passing out and just on his own. So what are you doing?
So Mary, what are you doing the rest of the night?
She's like, oh, I don't know. I've got a couple of ideas.
Anything specific?
Make a charisma check.
Yeah, make one.
So, I always suck at these.
Yeah, you do.
You know what, though? You've played this so well. Make a charisma check at advantage. He gave her money for her education.
16 plus.
Okay.
Hold on. Plus another 3, so 19.
Yeah. She goes, I think you know what I'm doing. And she just kind of like goes up. She's like, last call. And she takes like the last few orders of drinks. And she sees Rolfo. She's like, you piece of shit! And she just like immediately like goes and get him. She's like, you're finishing off, you're polishing off empties, you get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! And she like kind of punches the back of his head. And like he's like, oh fucking shit! And she's like, I fucking get the fuck out! And she just like pushes him out of the bar. She's not like Rolfo. And so eventually the last few patrons find their way. It's now just you, Mary, and Ferno. And so
Is Ferno still dancing on the floor?
yeah, Ferno's still just out
Ferno.
there
Taking like
just dancing, still just getting it by himself. And Mary goes, I think your friend's gonna be alright.
no, he's fine.
Yeah. She's like, come on up. And so she goes up the stairs, and whatever you guys think you do, you do. God damn it.
This podcast might be used in evidence one day.
It might be.
Whatever.
But this one, she was definitely into you.
Yeah,
You
it's gonna
played
be
this right.
Exhibit A on our divorce papers.
Oh my god. Irreconcilable differences. Anyway, so the night's already wrapped up. She's left the front door of the pub open because she knows you guys are. She knows she has patrons who might be coming in late. So you guys come in.
1 a.m. I think.
So
Oh
hold
no,
on.
you guys are at like 2:30.
Now I do have to question: is Ferno still jamming out at 2:30?
Yes.
Hey, Ferno!
So you guys come in, and Ferno's just kind of asleep on his feet,
but still trying to party.
but still he's the only person in the bar. The lamps are out. He's just still going.
I'm
He's
gonna go over there and kind of wake him up and tell him, let's go to bed. Hey, Ferno, baby. It's bedtime. Let's go upstairs and go to bed. Let's get you tucked in.
So you do, and you
Yeah.
tuck him in.
Good night.
You go in to tuck him into his room. As there are only 2 rooms, you find that Kasel's not alone.
Well, Case's
That's
about to be
awkward.
extra not alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what do you do? They're both asleep at this point.
Hold
Well,
on.
Because this is an hour and a half later.
Okay, Ferno's
Hold on.
gonna tuck in right between them.
Hold up. No. Mary should have her own room.
Well, after the rompus
Well,
lovemaking.
you guys went to your room, I assume.
She's got her own room. She owns the damn inn.
But she went upstairs.
She went upstairs.
And she personal quarters are downstairs.
Yeah. So you guys end up in your room. So yeah,
She doesn't want to dirty her own sheets.
that's right. So
I'm
yeah.
big spooning
Yeah.
this shit with her then.
Okay, so you're the big spoon. Fine.
Okay, that's fine. Ferno
So,
will
yeah.
be the extra big spoon.
So yeah, you.
Oh, Ferno will be the extra big spoon.
So you put him up like
Yeah.
his little extra big spoon.
And just wrap his arm around
And
Kasel.
he just kind of nuzzles into Kasel. And he's like,
And I'm gonna take his helmet off and put it just right next to him
this is a really sweet
and
scene.
tuck him in.
Oh.
But no, fuck Ferno or Kasel and Mary. They can be cold. I'm gonna pull the blankies on.
Pull it off of them and put it
Yeah.
on Ferno.
Well, we're all sharing body warmth,
And
so
then
it's
you know,
good.
snug as a bug in a rug.
Yeah, and so Nick's behind you and he's like, so
Oh God,
I guess.
dude, do you just follow me everywhere?
No, I'm
This
just.
is room.
This is my
Okay.
room.
Let me go talk to Serafina and see if she'd be okay with just this one night.
I mean, honestly, he's like, the carriage isn't like that super far. He's like, I can just...
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
no
bye.
biggie. Okay, fine. This is fine. So yeah, he finds his way back. You guys go to bed?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so you're in an inn. Night passes. Nothing of real import happens in this. Eventually, we'll just roll to see how Nick does. Yeah, he's fine. So yeah.
Nick gets attacked by kobolds on his walk
And
there and dies.
Yeah.
Was there a tree outside the inn that I could have slept in?
Would you rather do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trancing. I don't even...
Yeah.
He
Just
doesn't even
yell at
really
the
need the
tree.
bed.
Yeah. So yeah, you and that same tree line
Okay.
by Janae's, you find a nice tree.
I do have a question. Do you have like a tree ability that I'm not aware of?
No.
You just
Just a
like
thing.
chilling in beds or trees?
Yeah.
She should have been an elf, too.
It's pretty elfy. But it's also a tiefling. Tieflings are weird.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I read about them. They are fucking weird.
they're pretty weird.
We don't.
Anywho.
We don't label.
We don't kink shame in this house.
So yes, so you're obviously up first. Cher, what you doing?
How far into the woods were we for the kobolds?
It was about 15-20 minutes.
Okay, I would like to go back into the woods and search around and see if I can find another entrance. Like if there's another
Okay.
hidden...
So you're going back to the same
Yeah.
spot? Okay.
Do I pass the carriage on the way?
No. So you're heading kind of this way,
Do I at least
and the
pass
carriage
Serafina?
is this way. So yeah, you would pass Serafina. You
Can
see
I-
her up sleeping in a
Can I
tree.
wake her up, or does she need like a full sleep?
It would only be a short rest if you wake her up.
Okay, I'll let her sleep.
Okay.
So I'll just do this on my own.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so you go into the forest. Make me a survival check to find your way back. And because of your ability, make it an advantage.
Oh, thank God. Because that was not a good one.
But you did trance, so you get lucky again.
Yeah, that's why we have dice tray.
13.
Okay. So again, eventually, you kind of lose your way a few times. You're fresh, but like it's just hard to find this trail. It's a little colder than it was whenever you were following it the night previously. But eventually, you find your way, and you kind of are studious, and you find your way back to this place. And what you find is that the stone has been shifted just a little bit, and a few planks from the trapdoor have been knocked off. And so it looks like anything that had been in there had gotten out, or would have been able to get out. It's not a perfect plan. It's not like you've nailed the thing shut. Eventually, it's their only way out of this place.
This seemed like a run.
It was between that and death. They knew how they were gonna get out of there.
Especially if they
I
have
want to
little
check for
kobolds.
like anything to see if I can figure out where they went.
To track him again.
Look! Oh! Put it into the tray!
Well,
That's
if you
it.
throw it like
17.
how do you even know?
13 plus 4. 17.
Anyway, okay.
Did you throw a dice, by the way? Oh. Oh, the one that'll actually do damage.
Yeah, it's basically
That's
like
why
a
his
BB.
rolls are so good.
Anyway, so studying the tracks, you see something very strange. You see that they, the entity that did this, you would assume it's a kobold, was able to get through. They seem to have just done that and kind of scampered around, looked around the area, and gone back in.
Okay. So they're still inside.
You would assume that.
Now I'm gonna nail it shut.
You have nails? Got any grapes?
Oh. No. We're not doing that.
I have a tinder box.
Oh, so you're just gonna smoke them out?
That's what.
Ooh. Smoke them if you got them. No, I don't have any of that, so never mind.
Winston.
I can always set a trap. I have a hunting trap. I have 25 of them. Can I set a trap? Yeah, I want to set a trap right outside.
Okay, so you're just kind of like setting it. What kind of trap are you trying to set?
It says hunting trap.
Well, whatever you want it to be. I mean, if it's like a snare, or if it's like a
Bear
trap or whatever.
Snare.
Like a snare.
I don't want him to die. I kind of just want to.
Okay, so kind of like a rabbit trap.
Yeah.
Okay, so just one.
No, I want to set up 4.
4.
3.
3.
3. 3's a good number.
Okay. So yeah, it's not hard to do. You take a limb from the woods in the back. You kind of stick it in the ground. You make the kind of loopy loop, and you put it over the thing. Make a survival check for how good the traps are. Again, at advantage because this is your expertise.
potty.
Okay. That was 16. I'm going to go with the first one. That was 16.
Okay, so that's pretty good. So these are sufficient traps. You would know that if a small creature were to be able to step through it, they would end up getting trapped in this.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And it's on at least 3 sides of it. So yeah, anything else you're doing?
No, I think I'm going to go ahead and start heading back.
Okay. So you head back. You're beginning to notice that at this time of the year it's starting to get kind of cold at night. It's not enough to like where you're gonna have to like make a Constitution check to like make through it, but it's getting crisp. It's like you're kind of getting into the winter seasons.
Okay.
So you guys, in your head, as you're walking back, and you're kind of feeling a little bit of a chill, you're like,
Oh, it's October.
yeah, you're like, I'm a little chilly, and like if we're gonna keep running around, we might get cold. So anyway, it's just in the back of your mind.
Need a nice
I need
cardigan.
to wear our sweaters.
Yes.
Matching
Sweater
sweaters.
weather.
Sweater.
Sweater weather. Okay. Anyway.
We don't need
You
to
do you.
foreplay here.
You do you. So yeah, so that's
No, I want a sweater.
that's what you do. I know, right?
Sounds nice.
Foreplay.
Okay, so you go
Hey,
back.
guys, I did make it a little cold up in this bitch.
Oh, I love it. No, this is
October in here.
great. So yeah, so you eventually find your way back
Winter
to
is
town.
coming.
So soon. Game of Thrones coming right back.
We never watch it, so.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Well, you should.
We're waiting until it's all done, and then we'll binge the shit out of it in a week.
I get you.
A week.
So, you find your way back to town.
Okay.
The town's pretty well dead. The only person that you see outside is Rolfo, leaned up against the blurry eye, bundled up in like kind of a gross wool, dirty blanket, kind of sleeping, kind of twitching. And at the guard station, you see the guard. He's kind of leaned over. He's not really paying attention, but he's over there,
Awake.
awake, just kind of chilling. What do you do?
I'm gonna go talk to the guard.
Okay. So you go up. He says, "Hail."
Hey. So anything weird ever happen around here?
So that's a big question.
What about with kobolds? What's going on with those?
Kobolds. I didn't know there were kobolds in the area. Have you seen kobolds in the area?
Yeah, there were 3 of them breaking into Janae's last night. We killed 1, 2 got away. We found their hideout.
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
And you're a guard here?
Yeah.
Are you new?
Nope.
She is an elf to the T.
He says,
I don't understand how you've
I'm
never...
sorry, so you killed some kobolds?
No, just 1.
Okay, you killed a kobold.
And there are 2 others we chased back to their den, and we think there are more in the den.
Chase them back to the den.
They're stealing the quills and selling them on the black market.
God damn it. And he just like rubbed his eyes. He said, did Charles put you up to this?
I don't know who Charles is.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know who Charles is.
No,
Okay.
I'm serious. We watched them.
Make a charisma check.
Oh, that's bad because I am negative in charisma.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't asleep.
Can I do lucky?
You can.
Okay.
So,
You're gonna blow through all of your lucky in this one set of rolls.
Oh, 18.
okay. So, you're about to say something really snotty to him. And then, at the very last second, some other words come into your head. And you decide that maybe that's not the best tact to use with the town guard. And he says, so Charles didn't put you up to this. What you're saying is, you saw these kobolds. They came into town. You saw them take the quills. He's gone over and he's gotten a piece of paper now, and he's going to
Yeah,
start. Like,
we
taking
saw them
notes.
take the quills.
So you saw
They
them
even
take
have
the
a
quills.
break-in kit. Like I said,
These kobolds have a break-in kit.
Okay, I'm sorry. They have a burglary kit.
They have a burglary kit. Okay.
They're like to burgle.
Okay. So, did anyone else see these kobolds?
Yeah. Serafina, who I'm with, and Nick.
Okay. Would they be willing to make statements
Probably when they wake up.
saying the same thing? He's like, look, I'll be honest with you. It's not that I don't believe you.
You're just new to the job and don't
No.
believe anything.
Said, okay. I think we're about done here. And so
Yeah.
he just kind of like leans back and he picks up a book that he'd been reading.
Fucking asshole guard.
Do you say that audibly or are you just...
Oh, I said as I walk away.
Okay. He says, he's like reading through his book.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Yep.
I'm too old for this shit.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else you're doing? You still got about an hour before sunup.
I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna kick the shit and walk around, kind of look around, wander around.
Make me an investigation check.
Ooh, I love these. 14.
Okay. So as you're walking along the beach, your toe kicks something, and it's a small clay pot. And something about it seems special to you.
Okay.
You can't really quite put your finger on it,
Okay.
but there's something about it that just seems interesting. There doesn't seem to be anything else like it on the beach. And so you just kind of like feel out this pot, but you can tell that there's something different about it. So you have the clay pot now.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it.
Okay. Put
I
it in
feel
your
like,
bag.
I feel like I can ask Janae about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep it in my knapsack.
Okay.
Go around, walk around some more, enjoy my alone time, soak it in.
Yeah. So you enjoy it. You're just in the perfect time to catch the sunrise. So as the sun rises over the Phoenix River,
Pull out my phone, take some good Instagram
take some
pictures.
good selfies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I also need to go in and update my bingo card with House Cat.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, well, you're a mongoose. That's
I
good.
did Mongoose though last time. Remember?
House cat with the statue.
Because that was the very first one that
Oh,
introduced
that's right.
the
You
bingo
did
card.
the You're right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. You were briefly. Okay. Yes. So yeah.
Even though the moment
Mark
she
off your
did
bingo
that-
card because yeah, you got one.
It's a blackout card, but I am.
Yeah. So yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's a beautiful sunset. It's nice and orange. The sort
I
of
lied. I want to go ahead and start heading back up to the room because I do want to see Doria. Not Doria. I do want to see Doria. I want to see Kasel freak out when Ferno's in
okay. So you
cuddled up and.
okay. So you go back in the room and you're just
Yeah.
gonna try and
I'm just gonna sit there and wait for it to happen.
okay. So you go up and for some reason now the room is locked.
That was rude.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess this Ferno got up and locked it in the middle of the night.
You don't know.
Fine. Fine.
That's what you did.
I don't know. Go wake up Serafina and be like, "Hey, girl, I'm bored."
Yeah. It's been long enough for a long rest if you want to go wake her up.
Yeah, I'll go wake up Serafina. Okay. I'm gonna tell her I set the traps. So I went back to the kobolds. Are you awake? I take it because I'm talking to you about her. You're probably just not waking up.
You just walk up to her. So I went back to the kobolds.
So
Exactly a Cher thing to do. I don't even know if she's awake. You just start talking.
yeah, that is so something I would do. So I went back to the kobolds' hideout, and I saw that the boulder really hadn't moved, but they had removed some of the planks. However, it appeared, oh my God, that's the worst thing about being an examiner is I have to use the word appeared so much that I use it in my free time. It appeared that they had gone out, looked around, and like went back in. Like I don't think they left. So I set some snare traps.
It's basically Matt Mercer's catchphrase because he never says it's this. It says it appears to be this.
Yeah.
And the reason you say that as a DM is because you don't want to be like, it's this. And they're like, well, you said it was that. I'm like, it appeared to be that.
Well, and as an examiner, if I can't state an actual fact, I have to state it appears.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway.
Now everyone knows what I do for a living.
Yeah.
All 4 fans.
Yep, everybody knows.
Well, I think I'm just gonna go out for a swim in the ocean.
Okay. So you're
So
going
you're
out
not
for
going to
early.
process what I just said? You're just going to look at me and just walk off?
I'm gonna go swim in the ocean. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, speaking of ocean, look what I found by the beach.
What is that?
It's this weird clay pot. I don't know why, but it calls to me like there's something about it that's unique.
Can I make a perception or
So
something to see
Roll
if
for
what
initiative.
effect it has for me?
can I see your spell card? Because
No.
you may have something that can help with this.
Detect magic.
I have that.
You have that?
I think I've got detect magic.
That would be very helpful. You can make an Arcana check.
I don't have that.
You got a potty?
I mean, anyone can. Anyone can make an Arcana check, but it helps if you're proficient with it. You'll get a better roll off of it.
I guess I might as well.
Okay. So
alright.
something about this is the way she's describing it makes you think it's magical. So you kind of think back in your knowledge and see what you can recall.
19 plus 2, 21.
19 plus 2. Okay. So again, you were only at Musica University for a very short time, but in that time you absorb knowledge really quickly, and in that time you recall reading about herbology, and you would read that there would be enchanted pots that a person could plant things in and they would grow very quickly. And that seems to be the sense you're getting from this. The general sense that you can feel some sort of magic aura from it just with your innate ability. And that would be your best guess at what this thing can do. You're not 100% sure. This could be a dark cursed item.
Unless
You don't
it's
know
some-
exactly.
And let's put some weed in it and see what happens.
You're free to do whatever you would like to do.
Okay, so it could be an enchanted pot. We should try to. Well, should we test it?
I think we should.
Yeah. Do we have anything we can?
Well, so apparently I've always got some of the druid sacred plants on me. So I can put in some alder, ash, birch, elder, hazel, holly, juniper, mistletoe,
Ooh,
oak,
juniper.
rowan, willow, or yew.
Let's put juniper in there.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to try and plant something up?
Yeah.
What are you trying to plant?
Juniper.
Juniper
Okay.
tree.
So yeah, you put the seed in. I assume you gather some dirt,
Yeah.
tamp it down. You try and find some water. You sit. Do you just sit there and watch it? Mm-hmm. So as you sit there and watch it, nothing really happens. But nothing has happened. Nothing like blew up. Nothing particularly strange has happened.
Okay.
I guess we'll just wait with it for a little while.
Okay.
Do you want to sit with it and I'll get us some breakfast together?
Sure.
Do you still want to swim in the ocean?
Yeah.
Or the
I
bay?
guess I'll go try to
Go
catch
go
us.
swim and catch some fish or
Yeah.
crabs, or
Yeah.
I could go for a
Try to
lovely
catch us.
octopi sandwich.
Okay. So first, make me an athletics check for your swimming.
We have a druid who can turn into a fish.
I can, but because I feel like I don't know.
What am I making? Sorry.
Athletics.
Two.
Okay.
She
So-
flops
So
around.
you can't swim real good.
She can float.
How about I take a spear out, take my dagger out there and try to.
Yeah. So pretty quickly you realize that you're not much of a swimmer.
I'm more of a floater.
You're more of a floater.
I'm more of a
This isn't
relaxer.
like a super intense thing. So you're gonna try and hunt some fish?
Sure.
Okay, make a survival check.
Okay.
Are you just using your dagger?
Yep.
How's it going?
14.
This is pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, you kind of stand there, and a couple of times you do see a fish pass by, and you stab down in the water. But the way the light refracts in the water, you kind of seem to be stabbing in the wrong place. You can't quite get it right, and you realize that this is probably not for you, and that
Okay.
you look a little foolish.
Well.
So you decide you're like, I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, so you eventually go back to town.
Well, can I check around in the trees and the little brushy areas and see if there's anything I can scavenge?
Yeah. Make me another survival check.
5. I am not a survivalist this morning.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Between your rough swim and your hard time catching fish, you're just not really finding much. Eventually, you find a couple of acorns.
Why?
But you're just not... It's just not really anything of import. You just
I'm
don't...
just going to leave them there
Okay.
for the squirrels.
Okay. So, yeah, you don't find anything back. You eventually come back. In the time that's passed, Cher, what have you done? What were you doing? So it's been about an
Watching the
hour.
pot.
You're just watching the pot? As you've watched, sure enough, a little sprout has come up.
Okay, cool. So it's a magic pot. So now I'm aware of what it is, and it lose all my interest.
You're just not interested in it
No,
at all?
no. I know. I just don't have the need to sit there and watch it anymore.
Okay, yeah. I was like, you want? Well,
No.
Fuck it, I'm done. Smash it.
that's fine.
Yeah. Ah!
That's fine. That doesn't hurt me at all.
No. I'm just saying, like, I now know what it is, so I don't need to sit there and go, ooh, I'm going to go put it in the carriage so that way.
Yeah.
And I'm going to write Cher Vespa on
Okay.
it. Just like you do in a community fridge.
Yeah. So nobody takes your pot.
Yeah. Property of Cher.
Yeah.
It's my pot.
Okay.
It's my house.
So yeah, so you guys are done. At this point, I'm going to assume that you would have woken up. At this point, it's sunrise. It's a pretty good time to start the day. So you wake up. Mary's gone.
She locked you in the room.
Well, no, you would think that she locked the door behind her. But you wake up to yourself being spooned by Ferno the Dread, and he is a cuddler and a snorer. So you wake up.
I need
and-
clarification. Where
But
is he
you're
cuddling?
probably
Like, is he like
exhausted.
face to ass?
So
Oh, no,
you're
spoon.
so it's like you're on your side, and he like this is your back. He's like on your back. So
He's
like
big spoon
like
style.
a backpack, like a big hairy back, like a little hairy backpack. He's hairy,
Oh, this isn't awkward. I went to sleep
and he's just
with
wearing
a-
a small
And
clothes.
please tell me, he's like,
Yeah.
like-
Oh yeah. He's real sad.
That's
Oh
all.
no, he's wearing his clothes because I assume you put him.
No,
back
I know,
clothes.
but
yeah, no, he's like.
I
Like
went
he's
to-
like he's just kind of grabbing.
No, I thought I put him to bed in what he was wearing, and I figured by that point he had taken off some clothing.
No, he was fully dressed.
I felt like he would have taken off his shirt while he was partying.
She's trying.
Maybe like a wife beater.
Maybe just a little.
She's like, he's a little
Maybe
naked,
maybe
right?
his pants are a little low.
A little bit of crack hanging out.
No, he's fully dressed, but he is absolutely spooning the ever-loving shit out of you.
I go to sleep with a woman and wake up with this.
Yep,
This is a weird turn of events.
it is.
I'm gonna see if I can maybe gently roll over where he doesn't, where
Okay.
he's not on me.
Make a sleight of hand check. Trying to slide out of the spoon with Ferno the Dread.
19.
Okay.
Sleight of hand +2.
So yeah, so
21.
pretty deftly you're able to kind of like do that thing where you kind of lift up the arm.
Like ninja out of the
Kinda
thing.
like-
But he's
Shimmy
a
over.
dragonborn.
No, he's still stealthy. He gets over there and he sets the arm back down. And Ferno's still asleep. And you're able to get out of
He's
bed.
got plenty of experience sneaking out from underarms in bed.
That's right. From his days back in Caputus.
Look, obviously, then I'm gonna get dressed,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go downstairs and grab an ale to start the day.
Okay. So you go downstairs. You guys have gone back at this point. I'll assume that coincidentally you guys all end up in the common room at the same time.
Yeah.
So Mary is down there. She's just kind of getting ready for the day. There's no patrons down there.
Oh, please tell me she ignores Kasel like I have no clue who you are.
No,
Please
I mean
tell
she's
me.
cordial to you. You know, she says, "Oh, no,
Oh,
top
was
of
it
the
not
morning."
that good? No, D wasn't that
No,
good.
she's like top of the morning, and she's like, "Ale."
Absolutely,
She gives you an ale. She goes, "Good time last night."
couldn't agree more.
You guys clink your ales together, and you guys come in.
I'm assuming I paid for the ale.
Yeah,
Did
3 copper.
Hey, Kasel, how was last night?
fantastic, except Ferno the Dread showed up out of nowhere.
You are welcome.
She's like, "Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird."
Yeah, you're welcome too.
Yeah,
He needed to sleep somewhere.
You had plenty of room in yours.
this doesn't involve me. She like goes over, and she just like
Good call, Mary.
Yep. At this point, also Nick comes in. So Nick has walked his way back in and just happenstance ends up to be about the same time that you all have come back as well.
Oh, all by coincidence.
Yeah, it's just for simplicity's sake.
Where the fuck did you
Okay, never
sleep
mind. It
in?
happens 30 minutes later. You guys get to stand there and dick around.
I'm drinking ale.
No, I
so
just
it's
am cracking up because you're like, it just so happens he walks in.
Yeah.
It's like,
No.
I'm sure most teams have been like, y'all are awake at the same time and are standing there.
Yeah, but no. People wake up at different times.
Nick, where the fuck?
Ferno's not there.
Well, that's Ferno.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
He sleeps for like multiple days in
Hey,
a row.
Nick, do you want to go wake up Ferno?
Hey, Nick, where the
No.
fuck were you?
There was no room in the bed. There was
Yeah.
literally no
Remember?
room. There was
I tucked in Ferno with you.
There was you, and then there was Ferno.
Why couldn't you take Ferno with you?
Because that would have been rude.
Where would I take him?
You two can cuddle all night nicely in the the wagon.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah. Great to see you too, Kasel.
Hey, Nick, real quick.
Yeah.
When you came in, did you see if that plant in the pot had gotten bigger? How big was it when you came in?
I mean, yeah, I saw you. I mean, I was asleep when you put it in. I think it was. I mean, I'm sorry. How big was it?
Yeah, like when you came in, like the plant sticking out of the pot, how big was it?
Like, gay big, and he
Oh.
kind of does about like 6 inches.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, he's like, so I mean, like that pretty big.
Cher or Serafina, that's one of those, that magic pot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can put some fruits in there.
That's kinda cool.
Vegetables.
So it's grow stuff fast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's an
pretty cool.
enchanted
And it's
pot.
mine.
That's neat. Is your name on it? No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I saw it.
I'll go wake up Ferno.
Okay.
And when she goes up.
Oh,
Wait.
No, wait.
We
I
don't
want
need
to walk
to wake up Ferno.
I want to
It's
wake up
never.
Ferno.
It's never a good
We
thing.
don't
No,
need
no.
to. We're not going anywhere.
I want to wake him up.
Okay.
I want to be a house cat and go purr and wake him up and see how he handles it.
During this time, I'm going to ask Mary, do you have an issue if I perform again tonight?
She goes, oh no, if you performed like you did last night, she'll shoot you a wink.
911, I need to report a weed.
Feel too much.
Wait, what I love is when Liz gets going, I'll text Tipper over. Cherokee!
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so what are y'all doing?
I want to turn into a cat and go cuddle up
Hang on, cuddle
Ferno.
up. Okay. So you do it.
Orange
Pretty
tabby.
easy. Yeah, at this point the door's open because, Kasel left it open because he's inconsiderate.
He very.
And
Look, I'm not a morning person. Fuck
so
off.
I'm going to assume you were human, you open the door, and then you turn into a cat.
Yeah. Purring,
Yeah. Make
pawing
me...
at his face.
I'm assuming you're kind of sneaking up so you don't wake him up. Make me a stealth check.
Shouldn't you get an advantage roll because due to being a cat?
17.
Okay, so that's no problem. Yeah. You cuddle up to him, you kind of snuggle up, and he says, and he's just kind of enjoying the soft pats and the purrs and the.
Making
he's kind of
biscuits.
gently patting you. You think he's a cat because he's making biscuits. He just snuggling with his cat. Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Can I talk while I'm a beast or no?
No.
Damn. Okay. But, so now I'm going to start walking across and kind of let him know it's time to wake up.
Okay, so you're trying to wake him up.
Yeah.
Okay, so eventually he, it works. He kind of sees this cat, and he's like, and he was expecting. He didn't know what he was expecting.
Yeah.
But not a cat.
Okay.
But he kind of like sees you, and he kind of gives you some scritches. And he,
Surprised it didn't end in daggers.
yeah, and he kind of like wakes up, and he looks around the room, and it's just kind of like, he just seems really distressed.
Well, now I'm going to hop off the bed and turn back into Cher.
Okay, so you do that, and he screams.
Oh, whoa, wait.
And he says,
Ferno, you're fine.
He says,
I just wanted to wake you up in a nice way. I just wanted to gently wake you up. That's it. I was trying to gently wake you up.
Oh, okay.
Because I know you're not much into mornings, and I just wanted to make
Sorry,
sure
I'm
you
just.
partied hard last night, buddy.
Oh God!
You enjoyed the music. Kasel's number one fan.
Did your cat shit in my mouth? Oh
No?
God! I need some hair of the dog. Let's go get it.
yeah.
And he just like goes down. He's heading downstairs.
Okay.
All right.
Right behind you, or Ferno. I keep calling you Kasel.
So, so you guys all gather around. You gather in a tavern. No, but you do, and that's
We
a
all
good
meet in a
spot
tavern.
to end the episode.
Okay.
We hope you've enjoyed the podcast. As always, please follow us on Twitter at Dungeons With, or find us on Facebook at Dungeons with Friends. You can listen to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you find podcasts. If you can't find us on your platform, let us know. We'd love to expand to it. And as always, roll well, my friends.